Hello, my name is Dennis Reveler, and this is the third of my everyday math tutorial series. All right, today I'm going to be talking about unit conversions, and we're going to be using a lot of fractions, operations of fractions, and cancellations, and all the other techniques or methods that is easy to understand and that you can use it not only in conversions but also on other um, when you're solving other math problems, almost like the rules. I'm going to talk about rules, but just I'm going to be jumping around only things that I find interesting. Okay, let me show you something. All right, so conversions, I told you that. All right, let me share this to you. Right. Normally, when you're, let's say you're in like a class and there's someone trying to teach you a conversion, it's kind of confusing. They'll get a value like this, 12 inches to 1 foot and 1 foot is to that. But you never know, like, are you going to divide or multiply? It's kind of make it a little bit complicated. And sometimes when that just gets into your head before you even try, you just get scared. Like, I don't even know how to do it. I just Google it. Right. So this is how they normally do it. So let's say you have a 102 inches and you want to know what it is in centimeter. Is what they'll come up with. Yeah, you divide it with 12 inches, and it's equals 8.5, and then that number you're gonna multiply with 30.48, which is the 1 foot, and you'll get 259 centimeter. Yeah, how do you come up with multiply and divide? How do you know which one's which? Right, I'm gonna teach you that, but I'm also gonna teach a bunch of some other real the way how I understand it to make it easier. My interpretation of it. Right, so right, so let's say forget about this for now, right? So we have 102 inches. Let me just show you the operations. Let's start with this one. Any number, I forgot the actual term for it, can have a numerator of 1 because let's say 5, you can divide that any number with 1 and the answer is still that same number. It's not going to affect it. So I put it there to make it easier for the operations. Right? And here's another thing. You can multiply that same number or any number with 1 and your answer will still be 1. Right? And you can multiply it as much as you want with 1 and you still have the same number. Here's another thing. You can divide one of the number with 1 and guess what the answer with this is? 1 still. And it does not change the number, 102 inches. So we'll do that. And let's add one more. 3 over 3 is what? It's still 1. It did not change that. Still 102 inches. So if you're getting the picture now, this is what we're gonna be using. This kind of properties or law or whatever you want to call this. That way you're not gonna be confused on what to do, multiply or divide. The easiest answer, multiply everything. Just everything can be multiplied as long as what you're multiplying with is equal value, 3 and 3. And here's another thing. Let's remove this. What if I say 3? Oh, remember I said that as long as their top and the bottom is equal, it's going to be 1. What if I establish that 3 apple is equal to, let's say, 1 inch. And 1 inch. Now, let's see. I'm just gonna make an example of this. So this does not have to exactly equal. What if I say 3 apple equals 5 banana? If I made an establish that 3 apple equals 3 banana, that means I can write 3. I'm using this example to emphasize the units. So what you notice is 3 apple is actually 3 times. 5 banana is 5 times banana. So it's okay. 3 times 5 times apple banana. All right. So notice if this is still gonna equal as 1, right? Okay, let's say just to be, because this we're dealing with inches here, just to cut it that, let's just say that's 100 instead of inches. That's a unit of length, and we're doing bananas, so it's like we're doing x and y, right? Let's just say this is 102 banana. No. You know what we're actually trying to get is how many of that is in apple. And let's just remove this. All right. So what you notice is there's multiplication also here. Since there is no addition or subtraction in here, rule is you can just multiply the numerator to another numerator and denominator to another denominator, because they're all multiplications. And if there was like a plus here, then you do the distributive. But let's not go that far. Right, but with this, you can now see there's a banana over there on top and there's a banana over here at the bottom. That can cancel out. And we're left with apple only. And now we can do the math, just multiplying the numbers on top. So 102 times 3 equals 306 apple. And then multiply 1 times 5 is 5. So 306, you can divide it now. It's going to be some decimal. 61.2 apple. Right. So as long as we establish this, 3 apple is equal to 3 banana, we can get we can use it in the equation or in the whole conversion thing. All right, which is the same. If you notice, 12 inch is equal to 1 foot, which is someone some time ago, a long time ago, established. This is also established. 1 foot is 30.48. It's just established. So we know that we can write in these numbers same way I wrote it like this. Now let's do that. That way. Ooh. I hope I didn't delete that email. Ooh, no. All right. Okay. Now let's go solving the actual problem. Okay, so remember I said there's one there always. You can add one, or you can choose not to, but know that it's there to get you less confused. So, you're not sure what to do. Like you're gonna divide or multiply, right? So as long you can cancel if you have that on top, inches. Then over here, we want to make sure we put the inches at the bottom. So this gets canceled. This unit. Now this is, remember, all this that has unit, they're just like Apple. There's actual multiplication in between them. So it's like 102 times inches, right? There's a multiply that way we can cancel it. That's how we can cancel it. So we put the inches at the bottom, 12 inches. Remember, there's a multiplication there, and then 1 foot. And then we're not there yet. So we know the inches is gonna cancel. So we're gonna do that like the other one. Multiply it again. You can go, if you have so many values that you have to convert from one to another, you can just keep going until you get to the actual units that you like. All right, so let's see. Now we're gonna have the feet left. So we want, that doesn't look like have anymore. There you go. So in the next one, we want to make sure the feet is at the bottom. One, 1 foot, and this on top. 30.48 cm. So let's do that. We're canceling inches. You're not canceling the number, just the unit, because remember, it's like a multiplication here. 12 times inches. And then same thing, 1 foot is canceled. So we're just gonna multiply everything on top, and then multiply everything at the bottom, and divide it to, or since that's just one and one right here, I can do it in 102 divided by 12 equals times 30.48. Same one. So the answer is 259, same. But what's left is the centimeter unit. Now let's see. I'm gonna keep going. Let's say there's we're not done yet. Let's say meter. Let's go to meter. You know that 100 cm is equal to 1 meter. So we're just gonna multiply it again. Remember, everything is multiplied with a fraction. Just have to figure out what you want to cancel. 2 times. Just gonna put that so you guys don't get confused. So as long as the numerator is equals denominator, which it is, doesn't matter, we can put either one on top. But in this case, you want to cancel the cm. So we want to put 100 cm at the bottom, 1 meter on top, which is what we need. We're going to come up with a unit in meter. This is going to cancel the cm, and 259 divided by 100 is, you'll know, just move the decimal 2 times, give you 2.59. Let's say this included 0.08, 2.5908 meter. Yeah, that is it. You can do the same in other unit of measurements, volume, area, or anything. You can even make up like I did, like a banana, and you can even like make up a unit measurement. Let's say 1 meter is equal. Let's see, like one, like one Dennis. As long as you establish that one Dennis is equal, what's the average height of a guy? I'm 2 meter tall. So you can convert that into, this is gonna get to, let's see, 1.25 Dennis. All right, so you gotta, so that's it for today. So you learn how to do the cancellations of unit, involving them, and that like, is very important that you write them as you go. That's one I learned that I'll never forget. When you're dealing with numbers, math, units are very important. It actually gives you an idea, just like we did, the operations, what to do. Of course, if you already know what to expect, what kind of units you're expecting, you can actually figure out the units, the operation, just by looking at the units, right? Um, yeah, that's it. And then the multiplications and how it happened, like how I'm multiplying everything, as opposed to what other would say, like, yeah, you have to divide, you have to multiply. No, multiply everything. As long as you follow this method that I showed you, you're gonna get the answer correct every time. Takes a little bit longer, but it's accurate. And you don't have to memorize anything. Just memorize the method. And another topic, we're gonna be using almost the same rules. I'll change the things a little bit, but just make sure you remember all those I told you. You're gonna be using that. Actually, don't worry about remembering all of them, because you're gonna be using it again. And by the time I'm done with the series, or I run out of ideas, these things are gonna be easy for you, right? So please subscribe, watch the video, like it, and please watch the full video, even multiple times if possible, and subscribe and share, right? Thank you. Until next time.